Yeah. Okay. A couple things come to mind. I'll just go in order of how I build. One is when they're brand new. I personally think the first person to bring on the team is an executive assistant, a personal assistant. And never forget when I added my first one, and this would have been like 2013-ish. One of my mentors said, "What are you doing? Like you're doing all this stuff yourself and spinning deals, and yeah, you're doing a lot of deals, but if you just added a person, he convinced me to add someone 2 days a week. That's it. You're talking about, 13, 14, $15 an hour, 2 days a week. Once you do that, I don't care what level in the syndication or any other business you're in, once you do that, you'll start to automatically find things that you shouldn't be doing. I call it my crap list, but I mean, they're low paying items and you'll fill that real quick and then you'll be able to scale he or her to more full time. And then the other way you could do it either simultaneously or in addition to that after the next step is to go ahead and use VAs, virtual assistants. We have virtual assistants that call all our calls for us, so we're only talking to people that want to talk to us. I also use a great company. I've actually become friends with the owner. I heard him on a podcast, and I looked him up, and we've actually paid him to come in and help us personally in the office here, and that is a company called Get Leverage. Man, they're like, I would describe them as a high-end virtual assistant company. And I go on and I post tasks, Whitney. I'm talking about anything you can think of that's legal, they do. And so high-end YouTube, SEO, things like that. Low-end, just can you churn this manual out for me? Or if you look in the syndication business, maybe there's a sponsor deck or an investment deck you want to develop. They can help you with that. The VA thing is just, I cannot emphasize that enough.
Nice. And that's a company I haven't heard of. I actually did quite a bit of research before I hired VAs, and I've got numerous that are helping me. And I would agree completely about getting that executive assistant. I know once I hired somebody like that, you want to fill up their time. So you're looking, you find ways that they can do parts of your business to help you be more productive. And it helps you to be more productive. I mean, just instantly.
Yeah, there's two things I thought of when you said that. One is think of your average deal. Now, everyone's different, right? But our average deal, we create what we call 3 paydays per deal. But our average deal, ourselves, our students vary, is around $75,000. And we have students that go from 45 to 110 per deal. Well, that's a lot of money. If you could get 1 or 2 deals out of an assistant helping you because you're doing what you do best, man, you just paid for your entire year and then some. And I would use a rule of thumb. You can do whatever you want, but I would use a rule of thumb of at least 5 to 10 return on that person you're adding to your company, VA or employee. There's no reason why you can't do that.
So help us to know how to find that executive assistant. Was it the first one that you came across, or did they fit perfect in your company?
Let's see. In 2013, I put an ad out that basically outlined obnoxiously to a T who I was looking for. So you don't get flooded, because you will get flooded if you put this out. I didn't go through VAs. I local advertising. So outlining exactly what you're looking for, right down to how they handle people, what their habits are, what software you'd like them to use. And then if you want an idea that the owner of Get Leverage gave me, actually, have them just do a simple 2 or 3 minute video. What that'll do is, and why you should hire them, because if you can picture this, Whitney, if you're asking me to do a video, you're already dropping a large portion of people that don't have the confidence or the wherewithal to do that. Okay, great. So you just weeded out a bunch of junk, and now you have whatever number left. They're going to send you a video. No resume, none of that garbage. Just a 2 or 3 minute video. Why should I hire you? After you've already defined what they need, and you'll find real quickly who's going to fit.
That's a great idea. I've not heard that before. And I can see how that would work, though. If they're not really motivated to work for you, then they're just going to delete it and move on to the next person.
Yeah, and some of them don't even read it, right? So they send you a resume. Okay, done, disqualified. You didn't read what I told you to do.
Very good point.